it's a personal preference, like how you feel about your body. Like it's more about self-esteem than body image, I think.
I feel like each person should believe in their own body image and not change it to what other people think it should be.
I think that it's a preconceived notion, and that I don't know. I think everyone has their own idea of what a body image is, and that I don't believe anyone should have a specific body image to fit into. You know, as long as you're happy with yourself, then who cares what anyone else thinks?
I really don't have an opinion. I just think they're kind of too obsessed with how they look than who they are.
I think it's kind of sad. Our society says, you know, you have to be this perfect image of beauty, and it's honestly unrealistic. It's to be that perfect would require, you know, every day of your life spent in the gym and eating right, and it's sad because people shouldn't have to feel like they have to look like that. They should be able to be happy in their own bodies and love who they are for themselves, because it's not really what you look like that matters. You can have an absolutely gorgeous person who's nasty and mean, and someone who's considered by society to be ugly who's the sweetest person ever. So
personally, I really don't think that what you look like is important to who you are, because who you are is not what you look like. So as far as body image goes, it bothers me how much it's stressed nowadays, and I really don't think it's that important. I just think as long as you're healthy, you're fine.
I think it's very important how you look. Very important to make a good first impression. That's the most important thing.
I think it's really important because first appearance means a lot to a lot of people. So when you first meet somebody, if you don't look your best, then you may not come off as a good person.
I think body image is something you have about yourself and how you perceive yourself to others, and how you perceive other people as well. I think body image, it's important to have a good body image, but I think you are is important to be just the person, the perfect person you were created to be. So.
I think it pretty much defines you in a way.
I feel like people worry about it, but then again, some people don't worry about it, considering I think like 69% of America is obese. But I mean, at the same time, you have models that are like photoshopping themselves, so like it kind of matters, but it kind of doesn't matter.
I think body image is a lot of people, the media and society put a lot of pressure on like girls in particular, this day and age. So I think it's like a really important issue.
I think that it's something that people shouldn't discriminate against. Body image is something that you should be self-confident in, and that we shouldn't discriminate because of the way that you look or your physical.
I think body image, everybody has their own definition of it, but I don't think anybody should really care about it. I think it's whatever you think, and I think everybody should feel self-confident in themselves.
I feel like society makes body image something it's not, and they tell you that you have to look a certain way to be successful in life, which is the truth. And I feel like that affects a lot of people to certain extremes, to where they starve themselves, with eating disorders. I just think it's bad.
Well, I think that there shouldn't be one set image. I think the social media, the media, I think that they put this expectation on people, and that it shouldn't be like that. God made us the way that we are, and it shouldn't be that there's an expectation of how you look or how you dress or of how much you weigh. I think it's stupid.
I think it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Definitely don't like them. No, they get too buff and stuff.
Is there another reason why you don't like them, or just because of the buffness?
It's just unnatural. You should, if you want to get strong, whatever, you should do it on your own merits, not rely on drugs or anything like that. It's gonna mess you up in the long run.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I think it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I really don't see the point in getting that buff. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you, and in the end, you're just going to be hurting from it. So, what's the point?
As a baseball fan, I can't stand it. I think steroids there are only a couple acceptable uses, and outside of that, I think they should. There's no reason to have them at all.
Well, it's hard when people feel they have to use something. Of course, we all use Coca-Cola and coffee, but you know, when people feel like they're compelled to use things that make them excel, you know, I'm not for it. It's only good for medicine. It's good for medication.
If you want to do it, but just be aware of the side effects.
I don't think people should use them. You should build your body naturally.
You don't need to do it?
I disagree with it completely, wholeheartedly in every aspect of it, especially dealing with sports. I know medically there are some things that can be done to help individuals out. I have a little daughter that had to take some steroids to help with some of her conditions, but anything that's going to enhance your capabilities of playing a sport a little bit better than someone else that's being natural about their progress or something, I totally disagree.
I think they're disgusting. I think they should be, and they are illegal, but I think that steroids are a way that just hurts your body more than anything.
Steroid use, I know, is also, you know, a lot of athletes use it, but I really don't think it's good. I think you should not take part in that as an athlete.
You should use it if you like it. If you want your body to look good, you should use it. Steroids, yeah, it should be illegal to everybody.
It's not like natural, and when you're playing sports and stuff, it is like cheating.
I think there's more negative effects than good effects. I guess I don't really see the point of putting something in your system that could potentially harm you in the future, be unhealthy, just to make you look better now.
You know, they damage the body. That's why I don't know. I think that if one guy wants to get raped or something, he just
I work up.
should do some exercise, but taking care of himself because it's his body.
Steroid use is bad. Don't do it.
I don't understand why people do it. I think that's just more crap that's going into your body that you don't need.
I do not care what other people think. I will go out wearing the most tackiest crap, and I will strut down this sidewalk right here like it was a runway. I do not care what other people think. So
You gotta be who you are and be yourself. You shouldn't change for anyone.
I absolutely don't believe in it. I am who I am, and I'll always be who I am.
I think that no one should accommodate the way how other people are. That's why we're so different. That's what makes us so unique.
I don't know. I guess my philosophy is always be nice unless they give me a reason not to be. So I mean, I like to think that I'm nice to everyone I meet, and then as soon as you give me a reason to distrust you or whatever, then that becomes a situation in which I'm not going to accommodate you because I don't feel like you deserve to be accommodated for if you're not going to work with me and be cool and stuff.
It's important just to be happy and healthy with yourself, and if you're, happy, if you're, being the person God created you to be, then it doesn't really matter.
If everybody were uniform and the same, it'd be a very boring society.
I don't like it. Everyone's unique and you should embrace it.
It's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to change yourself. Like, if you have to change yourself for someone else, they're not worth spending time with.
Everyone has their own beliefs about how they need to go about doing things. There's not a right, wrong way. Whatever fits you.
Well, I'm all about individuality. I don't think people should all look the same because then it just wouldn't be fun. We should be proud to be different and whatnot.
Like, there's cliques and stuff, like you see throughout school, and that they all dress kind of like alike, but they're all different. So, I mean, you should keep your individuality and not conform yourself to other people and other styles.
You shouldn't change who you are just to fit in with somebody else, because you're changing your whole personality if you do that, and then you're not you anymore. You're just somebody trying to be a wannabe somebody.
I think you should just be yourself because, I don't know, I like to go by a quote by Dr. Seuss that says, be yourself because those who matter don't mind and those who mind don't matter. So I just say be yourself, because I mean, if people are going to want to be around you, I mean, your true friends will want to be around you no matter what. So I just say be